This response here is something I said about black power and black influence, okay? I'm gonna give you one simple example how powerful the black community in America is. Just retail spending power. That coin, that money is power. Now look at this. Right here on top of Google, the African American population, yes, historically held an extremely powerful position in the retail marketplace, excuse me. Look at this. You guys, the black community, known to drive trends across food, beauty, media, and more. Okay, this is just one aspect of black power. Look at this. The projected reach by 2024 is 1.8 trillion. That's a T, y'all. Trillion dollars. $1.8 trillion. Part of this thread here, I stated that blacks in America, yes, African Americans, they can create or destroy any company in the United States of America if they wanted to, if they acted collectively. $1.8 trillion is no freaking joke. You agree?
Black people, man, keep showing these folks the power of the black dollar. They don't respect it. We're going to make them respect it. We're going to weaponize the black dollar. Like, man, I'm so proud. I done shared so many black nail technicians, black beauty salons, black farmers, and keep them coming. I'm going to keep sharing them, man, because, man, fuck these folks, man. The country depends on us. We built this motherfucker for free. The middle class and the working class money went fund the government. So that's the money that they sending over here, all overseas and all that shit. That's the money they stealing and the kickbacks and all that shit. So look, man, it's our money. We make this motherfucker go. So Black America, keep that shit up, man.
Alright, Grand Rising Kings and Queens, hello again wherever you are, and welcome back to this YouTube commentary. In case you are new here, this is my Yoga Report Extra. Okay, in today's episode, we are going to be talking about black dollar and how Asian Americans are now realizing the importance of having black dollar. Because for decades and decades of the years, these people have been there. These people have been there mistreating black people. Black people have been there supporting Asians businesses, but on the hand of Asians, they have never seen that black people are helping them. So today they are shocked. Today they are now worried. Today they are now panicking because right now as we speak, black people have decided to boycott their businesses. Okay, now they are now realizing the importance and the power of black dollar. So ladies and gentlemen, this video is not for political. This video is not to bring division between two communities, no, but I have created this video to bring education and to bring awareness to the community. Let us watch some of the clips and then we come back, we talk more. Let's go.
What are your thoughts, Crystal, about this? First and foremost, let's look at the elephant in the room. You want to be black. The way you're wearing your hat, the way you're speaking, like, everything you're saying, sweetheart, you learned English from watching these same rap videos that you're talking about. Stop playing with me. Secondly, let's really talk about it. The African-American dollar, hence Target, you saw this. If we pull our money away, the economy will crash. Black dollar is over 1.9 trillion. Asian dollar is less than $1 trillion. That's right. They only support their own color. That's right. Yet you build beauty supplies, Chinese restaurants, nail salons. As soon as a plaza comes up, what's the first thing that drops in it? Chinese restaurant. Especially in a black area. Yeah. Why? Because no one else is going to spend with you. Those same white people in that white neighborhood that you live in, you do that because you want to blend in, but you still need the black dollar to be relatable. So please, don't speak for all Asians because I know he can't. Not every Asian thinks this way. There's some beautiful Asian people out there, and I know a lot of them. But sir, you want to be black. You want to be Tu Wong Fu Waka Flocka Jack. Like, stop playing with me, please. pick a side and move on. Stop.
Child, y'all better pay attention to what's happening right now. Cracker Barrel, struggling. Target, struggling. Hospitals, shutting down. Why? Because the white dollar by itself won't keep these companies afloat. And while they play DEI, baby, they need our talent, ingenuity, and brilliance. And when black folks start pulling back their talent, their time, child, struggling. And we already seen what happened to Target. And when we start pulling our money back, baby, they gonna find out. See, what some white folks don't understand is this. Black people are a gift. Our ingenuity, our creativity, our brilliance. It's been the lifeline of this country. We've poured into it, even when this country gave us nothing in return. And let's not forget our buying power. Our buying power hit over $1.7 trillion in 2023. Baby, that's not pocket change. That's why we see these corporations chase us when they need us. But the second they're done, baby, they toss us to the side. And that's why I don't care if Cracker Barrel puts a poster of Barack Obama up. Baby, I'm still not eating there. And I don't care if Carnival Cruises comes crawling back talking about we love diversity. I see the game. I won't be back. And Target, let me be real clear. The last time I stepped foot in that store was the last time. Period. Y'all don't get to play in our faces. Use us when it's convenient, then toss us aside. Not anymore. Because above all, this country understands the dollar sign. And it's time we start reserving ours for us. That's why I keep saying Black love, Black unity, Black strategy, Black community. Because, baby, we need to build our own infrastructures from soup to nuts. So we won't be out here begging for a seat at their table anymore. Baby, those days are over. So if that resonates with you, join the movement. Baby, everybody won't get it. And that's fine. But those that do, we're still building. So drink your water. Stay rooted, real, and knowledgeable. And mind your Black business. Happy Black History 365. And I'll see you next time.
Black woman, do you know that your weave hair and wig bill is more than half the countries in Africa have to operate on for the whole year? And that's what you spend on weave, hair, and wig, because for 400 years, the white man that made our Black women feel so insecure about the way she looked that she spends 1/3 of her disposable income trying to enhance her beauty. Black men, $2 billion on Air Jordans every year, but our boys ain't got no schools that they can go to. $1 million on McDonald's, and our elders are dying in racist hospital beds. $800 million on chicken, turkey, beef, and pork, financing your own cancer. All these college degrees we done got, all these government positions we done achieved, all these Black millionaires and billionaires we got, but what good is any of it if your mind is just as under control of the white man now as it was 400 years ago? We as Black people have a problem doing it all by ourselves. And we wonder why the Chinese are winning. They doing it all by themselves. You see, the Arabs, they're doing it all by themselves. We're the only people running back to the government, asking them to fund things we need for ourselves while we waste $2 trillion, even when we have the reparations conversation. And I support reparations because it was Pan-Africanism that gave birth to it, okay? But isn't it a contradiction to say we can't do nothing for ourselves until we get reparations for slavery, but we're a $2 trillion people? $30 billion on hair. Why do you need reparations to get started? You see that? $4 billion on liquor. Why do you need reparations to get started? $2 billion on Air Jordans. Why do you need reparations to get started? $800 million on chicken, turkey, beef, and pork. Why do you need reparations to get started? Yes, we're entitled to reparations, but being entitled to reparations isn't the same as reparations being necessary for you to begin the process of reconstructing your reality. At the end of the day, Black America does not want responsibility or accountability for solving our own problems. And everybody knows it, and this is why nobody fears us. Because as long as Black freedom will require a Black dollar, nobody's worried about Black power.
No, that's true.
My grandma always used to say, people always think the grass is greener on the other side, but you still got to water that shit. And every time I see certain conversations online, I always think about that. I'm seeing some folks say Black people shouldn't be boycotting Asian businesses. Y'all gonna see what happened to y'all. And I'm like, what happened to y'all? What happened to us? What happened to y'all? That's the part that always kind of gets me, right? If black people don't matter, if the black dollar ain't valuable, if black people are doing too much, then stop taking our money. It's really that simple. Go on and get all them other dollars. Open your stores exclusively in communities where you feel like people don't complain, don't protest, and they don't speak up. Since we're such a burden, go and see how much it works out for you. The irony is, black people have spent generations fighting for equality, not just for black people, but for everybody. And now a lot of people that benefited from the fight that black people did, they want to say, just be quiet and shut up. But if it wasn't for us, they'd be no you. And now some of the people who benefited from black folks opening those doors act like black people don't bring nothing to the table. And that's why I don't get offended anymore. If you truly believe black people have no value, stand on business. Stop taking the black dollar. Stop opening businesses in black neighborhoods. Stop marketing to black consumers. And this let us know when that little experiment works out. Because see, my grandmama also taught me something else. Folks don't appreciate water until the well runs dry.
After that Asian man got away with murdering a black teenager, this other Asian man came on the internet and said that it's impossible for the black community to boycott Asian businesses. And let's just show them that nothing's impossible. Because from now on, I'm not buying anything Asian. If I know any business that it's Asian owned or Asian people will get benefit from it, I will not be buying from them. And I hope people make lists of businesses that are Asian owned so we can start boycotting them, because the disrespect to not only get away with murder, but to come on the internet and taunt the black community saying that it's impossible for them to boycott you. Yeah, we're not gonna tolerate that. Or as far as me, I'm joining in the boycotting. Like, I am not going to be buying nothing from Asian business. If I craving sushi, I'm gonna go to the Mexican restaurants who make Mexican sushi, and I'm gonna eat some Mexican sushi. But I'm no longer supporting Asian businesses. You guys suck. And you guys not only suck for like getting away with murder and joining in the white people for this systematic racist system, but you guys are dirtbags to even think that you can come on the internet and taunt black people like that. Like, how fucking dare you? And trust and believe, we will boycott you.
Asian folks, do you know why black folks are cutting you off? Here's a brief history lesson. Asian folks were discriminated against just like black folks. Y'all were kinfolk for a bit. And then you were restricted to being able to open up different shops that were considered undesirable, like laundromats. Now, black folks could have opened those things up, but they knew that that was your limit. Then somewhere along the line, you became the favored minority. Because after the wars, we had plenty of half-Asian babies, and you looked close enough. And when you socially rose up by the graces of those that bestowed it upon you, you just left black folks alone. But what was the catalyst here? It was the fact that it was an Asian dude that's already apparently killed 2 other people. Got off with barely a tch on the wrist. And y'all ain't doing jack. Black folks have stood with you since the beginning of time, and they're about to show you how much they've impacted your life. It's not that you couldn't be replaced. It's that they were too polite to. And y'all just kept silent. Not doing a damn thing, even defending the dude. Really. So at this point, you get what you're going to get. Black-owned businesses are going to thrive. And you've seen so many black folks telling you, like, we could have replaced you a long time ago. Now you're about to see it. You're about to get humbled. Just like racist white people, they're about to get humbled. They're about to get humbled. Whether you believe it or not, I love all of you. And as always, stay amazing. Or be amazing. Your choice. Or it could be one of those people that's like, they're leaving me. Me too.
Well, you know, and shout out to the sister who's doing some good recon, you know, in what they're saying about us as black people. So they're not apologetic about anything. They're just pissed off at you. Because how dare you, black people? So you remember we talked about last night about the collective self-esteem of black America and how black America for a very long time had this low self-esteem. That's why you beg for coalitions. You beg because you always wanted a friend. You always want a friend. If anybody just acknowledge you, you're like, oh my God, it's great, right? And now what's happening and what I have been seeing happening, which is a beautiful thing, mind you, your collective self-esteem is starting to raise. And when your collective self-esteem starts to raise, you're like, I don't need nobody. I'm good. Man, I got my community. What I need from them? Man, we got a whole $2 trillion that we make as a collective. Well, I don't need nothing from none of y'all. That's when you understand your power. That's when you understand your high collective self-esteem. Once you understand that you are the culture, not a culture, you're the culture. That's what also, like me, example, you know why I don't worry about, oh man, maybe I do some stuff to maybe cross over and try to, I don't have to cross over crap. You know why I don't have to cross over anything? Because I am part of the culture. Everybody want to be a part of the culture. I don't have to go chase nobody else's culture. All these different countries throughout the world is copying my culture. We're not copying theirs. Let's call it what it is. In a lot of these Asian countries, what hairstyles are they trying to do? Our hairstyles. What music are they trying to do? Our music. Look, K-pop, it comes directly from our music. They do hip hop. In Japan, they do all these different places. They doing us. We're not doing them. We're not walking around with no kimonos or nothing else over here in America. We are the trendsetters. We are the culture. And they get mad. Oh, black Americans think they're main characters because we are the main character. That's why a lot of you don't like us. And we're not even trying to be. That's the interesting part. We're not trying to be the main character. It's just in us to be the main character. Main character energy, whatever it is. Even the folks don't like that about us. That they got all this power and everything they have, and they still not the main character. They still looked at as lame. And the only time they even get halfway some acknowledgement is when they mimicking us. You can go all the way back to Elvis Presley, to whoever. They got to copy and mimic who we are because we are the culture. We are the salt of America. Take us away from America and you have nothing. And them folks can't stand us for that either. But they know they don't want us gone either. And see how the sisters talking about how some of them responding about they pissed off. But at the same time, they like, well, when they going to stop spending money with us? That's how the folks feel, too. They are angry and upset with us all the time. But at the same time, they can't take a boycott from us either. Listen, Dr. King showed us one good year. One good year. Or it could be permanent. But one good year of boycott, sustained boycott, they will change laws and it will break businesses. One good year, one sustained year. That's all. And listen, if we do one sustained year and make an example, then these other groups will be like, yeah, let me go ahead on and leave them alone. I may not like them, but yeah. And see, at that point, remember we talked about last night how, the ADL and how they move and things like that. See, that's moving like them. That's a economic punishment. And Dr. King taught us that long time ago, and we don't use it enough. We don't got to go out there and commit no crime. We got to do nothing to nobody. All we got to do is say, hey, word on the street and everything what we doing right now, we ain't supporting you. We ain't supporting you. No.
All right, welcome back. So, as we speak right now, ASIANS are panicking. ASIANS are panicking because what they used to get from black people, it is now reaching that point, is now reaching the time that all this is being cut off. Okay? Because for decades and decades, black people have been there supporting Asian people. Black dollar has been there having a lot of power in the United States of America. And you know what? A good example is that when you look even in any advertising different things. All these commodities normally being what they are being advertised on the side of black people. Why? Because they know the purchasing power of black people. Okay? If black Americans decide to stand up with you, if black Americans decide to purchase your commodity, they will purchase. And they know this. And that's the reason why they always promote their items, they always advertise their items to the black people. Okay? So, this is what these people used not to see. They never used to see this. So, right now, they are panicking because what they used to get from black people, it's now cut off. Okay? I can tell you the truth of the matter is this, that if black Americans will today decide to build up their own nation, if black Americans will decide today to come up with their own country, that will be the most richest country in the world, and that is the truth. America itself is standing because of black Americans. America itself economically is standing because of black money, black dollar. Okay? So, when I say that if today black Americans will decide to come up with their own country, that will be the most richest country in the world, because we understand the buying, the purchasing power of black people. Okay? Unlike these other communities, we know very well. We know how black people always come out and support each other. We know how black people always come out to support the businesses. We know. Okay? So, as we speak right now, Asian Americans are panicking because what they used to get from black Americans is now cut off. They're now regretting losing what they used to get from black people. Okay? It has reached a point where now they have to come back and to talk, to negotiate with the black Americans. They have to calm them down. Okay? They are now regretting how they decided what they used to do. They are regretting to lose black dollar. Okay? So, Grand Rising Kings and Queens, this is Majoka Report Extra. If you are new here, kindly make sure that you subscribe to this channel. And if you are my returning subscriber, kindly make sure that we continue supporting this journey. Bye-bye. Let us meet to the next video. Bye-bye.